everyone, I am back today to actually go over my Beautylish lucky bag that I just received, 2023, and I am going to do a proper unboxing. For those of you that may be new to my channel, because I know I binge watch these whenever the Beautylish lucky bag comes out, I always go to see like what everybody else has gotten in their bag. So if you are new here, welcome. I'm an esthetician and I love skincare and makeup, of course, and my channel focuses on achieving your best skin through quality skincare and makeup. But anyway, I'm gonna get right into this Beautylish. They always have such like beautiful artistic paper that they wrap. I save all of them. My very first one was in 2017, I think, and that was the Whooping Crane. Oh, it's so beautiful. And I've done things with it like lined drawers and stuff like that. So you could always be like really creative with this paper. So anyhow, so they always have the black little protective paper. They used to actually individually wrap these, but now everything just comes in like one big bulk package. So here's mine. I see the Hindash. Oh my goodness. I already have actually, last year I received, let me see if I have it right here, the Hindash, yep, Beautopsy palette. And I've seen a couple where, you know, people have gotten the more pastel palette. And this is the Beautopsy palette, and it is absolutely gorgeous. These are pressed pigments, and you can see that they're all ombre, so they are really nice. You could use them on your eyes and your face, and I've used this quite a bit for many things. So let's jump in here and see what I got. Okay, so the first thing that I see, because this is a familiar package, Good Molecules. They always add something from Good Molecules, Beautylish, and it's actually a very affordable brand. I do use this, so this is going to be a nice backup for me. On my channel, I always talk about covering acne scars and stuff like that because I have acne scars, and I know a lot of people suffer from that as well. So I do a lot of color correction videos, and I have post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation from healing blemishes and ugh. So, but this Glycolic Toner I've been using probably for the past few months, and it's very affordable. I think this is like $15. I'm gonna put the value of the box actually like in the description. I'll end up like totaling it all up and see, you know, like how much everything ends up being, because these boxes are $75. I'll put that in there too because they changed the price. They used to be free shipping, and now they charge shipping. So I think it's $75. I have the regular bag. There's the extra large bag, but I always just get the regular because I could pick like my skin tone on that one. The extra large you can't, but you get more product, of course. Getting back to the Glycolic Toner. So I love exfoliation, but one of the things I talk about on my channel too is over exfoliation and how everyone has been on this bandwagon of just doing too much to their face, and then they damage their skin barrier, and it could cause a whole mess for people. So I like gentle exfoliation. So this is what I consider to be gentle exfoliation, and I do skin cycling, so I go through and I don't exfoliate every single day. This is one of the things I add into my regime. So you just put this a little bit on the cotton pad at night. I'll use it and I'll target it in the areas where, you know, where I have like those issues, that acne scars, and then just proceed with my usual skincare. And it's been, you know, I think I've seen some results with this. The befores and afters on the site is actually pretty impressive. So I'm happy to have a backup, you know, for that. So this is something that is not new to me, but that's okay. That's one of the things about these is that especially if you have like a really large collection, sometimes you could get repeats. But, you know, hey, I also love sharing my products and stuff like that. So I have no qualms about getting some repeats, or maybe even something that I wouldn't use, which, case in point, I saw some people get this. Hydrate and Repair Scalp and Hair Mask, Briogeo. Briogeo, yeah, it's a hair kit. I already know who I'm going to give this to for scalp, and there's a couple of other things here. Deep conditioning, scalp revival, and superfood. So maybe I will use a couple of these. We'll see. They're touted to be like a very top like hair brand, and I've used a couple of things. I think I had like a dry shampoo or something before, and it was good, but it wasn't anything that I was like freaking out about. So the next things are, and I saw a lot of people getting this as well, Wingus. I love Wingus. He's awesome. He's an amazing makeup artist. And let's see, looks like a lipstick and a lip liner, and I got Poppy, the shade Poppy. Let's see what it looks like. And the packaging is really, really nice. It's like very laminated, seems like. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. So it's a beautiful color. It's kind of like a terracotta color. Let me see if I could swatch it to where you'd be able to see. Very creamy. Yeah, that's actually really pretty. And I usually wear like a blotted lip, and I think I could totally achieve that with this, no problem. And it's also what I would consider, anybody that's, you know, familiar with my channel, I'm always talking about the 90s and like the 90s colors, like the, you know, like the browns and like the burgundies and stuff like that. So this falls into that range for me. So I'm happy with that. I could totally use that. And the lip liner is, it should be like corresponding. Let's see, what is this? Mauve. Mauve. Okay. But sometimes mauve could actually be, oh, interesting. Yeah, that seems like it would work. I wouldn't picture this to be mauve. They call it mauve, but I still kind of see, you know, like a peachy element to it. So that would work with the lipstick, or of course, you just use it alone. I do that sometimes with lip pencils. I'll, like if I have a lip balm on, put a little bit of lip liner on and kind of feather it in. And it's, again, the blotted lip. I'm obsessed with the blotted lip. All right. Ooh, I see a Sonia G. And I've gotten quite a few Sonia G brushes from them. I got a couple of Wayne Goss brushes too before. Sonia G, let's see, this looks like a fan brush. This looks really pretty actually. So here it is in the casing. Let me get this out of here. Let's see. Oh, so soft. And it's got like a nice angle to it. So this will be really nice for powder highlighter. And yeah, so I'll definitely use this. This is gorgeous. And then like, you know, the handles and everything are just so beautiful. Like the Sonia G brushes are very high quality, like everyone knows, and they're just like a beautiful presentation. Cool. I'm happy with that. All right, so now let's see. Oh yeah, I saw lots of people getting this too. Mob Beauty. So I have seen this makeup, like makeup system around, and of course there's a blush. And looks like it's going to be a gorgeous color. And then this is the case, you know, so this is refillable compacts. And of course it's eco-friendly and yeah, okay, so here is the casing, and let's see the blush. Let me get this out of here. So let me see. I'm assuming the color is M15, you know, because that's what it says on the front and the back. And then to get this out, very easy. You just kind of like open this. It's like a little, you know, there's no tape or anything on it. And then the blush just slides right out. So here's a little square. Very, very, very beautiful. And let me put this in the compact and swatch it. So it's easy to get this in here. You got like these two little slots that correspond to these, you know, like the negative, the positive, the negative, and you just line those up. And then it's got like this little screen here, and then you just close it, and then it'll stay housed in there. So very, very cute. So you can swap out your colors. Let's see what this feels. Ooh, this feels very nice. Very, very silky. So powder blush, and ooh, it's like very like wispy. So very beautiful color. I will definitely be using this. This is a color that's right up my alley, and it seems like really universal, that could work on many skin tones. I like the packaging too. It's like, it's magnetic, very sleek, very sleek. Okay, now we got to the last bit of my box. So yes, this is the Hindash palette. I think this is the Monochromance. Yep. Yeah, so that's what everybody has gotten. And I love Hindash. I mean, I really love the simplicity of his makeup system, like with these pigments. And I love like makeup artist themed kind of makeup. This is what I would consider these to be because of the way that everything is laid out and the pigments, and you could get multiple looks from this limited amount of pans based on how the pigments are concentrated in here. So you could get like different colors depending on where you dip your brush. And this looks really pretty. And there's actually some colors that are out of my comfort zone that I usually don't gravitate toward. Like this purple, for instance, looks like very lavender, like it wouldn't work. But maybe I could make it work, because with this, I wonder if I would be able to mix some of these colors and make it more of like even like a berry color. So that's why I love these. But just, you know, like when you first look at it, you're like, how am I going to use that? This, I think I will totally be able to rock, because I love, you know, like the blues and greens and stuff. And I could make like some really deep eye looks like with it. And then these other colors, you know, you could use this on your face. You could use it as contour, blush, concealer, depending on what your skin tone is. The other one, the Beautylish palette, has one that is brighter, so it's actually more for my skin tone, like as a brightener, so I could use that. So between these two palettes, I'm very happy with my box. So the value of my box turned out to be $172, so not bad. So I was right. It is $75 for the Beautylish Lucky Bag. And now with shipping and stuff like that, it comes out to $90. And so that's what I paid. So that's why it's been a little bit, you know, it's changed over the years, but the price is still the same, $75. And this was, actually I didn't mention, this is the Sonia G Fan Pro brush. So yeah, I'm happy with it. I mean, I've gotten boxes in the past that have exceeded the value. I always get the large, like I said, because I like to pick my skin tone, and also the extra large, I mean, sells out like insane. I mean, it's literally like within minutes by the time you sign on. I signed on this year at 11 o'clock and they were like gone. I was like, good Lord, like how do these people do this? But anyway, you know, so that's as an aside. But this one, I think, you know, because they say that for $75, you should get at least $150 worth of product. So mine's $172, so it went over. I have had in the past more, actually, this is probably the least I've ever gotten in a lucky box. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot one thing. Oh my goodness, I totally forgot the Briogeo. I gotta total that. Okay, so it looks like it's on sale right now for $29, this kit, but it had a price of $49 before. So that total with the $29 would come up to $201. So definitely exceeds way over that $150, so that's awesome. I totally forgot about So as I was saying, the past boxes that I've had, this is one of yeah, I think this is probably the least that I've ever gotten. For my $75, I've gotten 2 Natasha Denona palettes, like in 2 separate instances. And those palettes, like the full-size ones, those are very expensive. They're like over $100, I think like $130 or something like that. So for my $75 box, there have been years where I have gotten over $300 worth of product. I know a lot of these, many times, you know, some people are like, oh, I'm really disappointed. Well, you know, like you're entitled to feel however you want to feel. But I look at it like, I mean, it is a mystery box. You know that you're going into it. You don't know what you're going to get. So that's part of the excitement. And then I binge watch these videos. Like I said, I know a lot of people do as well. And it's just fun, you know? So then when it comes in and then you're like, ooh, and then you know, go in and then a lot of times you're pleasantly surprised. I'm happy with this. You know, the only thing that I was just kind of like, was the Briogeo, because I am more into makeup than I am like into hair care and stuff like that. I mean, of course I do things for my hair. So either way, it's something that we could use. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to share this with everyone because this is always like the highlight of the beginning of my year. Again, anyone who is new here, thank you for clicking on my video and watching and joining me today. And everyone else, my returning subscribers, thank you for joining me as well and taking a look at what I got in my Beautylish. And as always, have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, whenever you happen to be watching this, and I will see you again next time.